Praxis, and today I'm replacing out all of the windows that came cracked. There were 3 window panes for the entire house, where after putting them in after exposure essentially to cold weather, some of them just popped. The little crack flew across them. Apparently it's not an incredibly uncommon event. I mean, we had 3 of them for all the windows that we had, and when I talked to the distributor that sends these things out, it's just all part of the process. You know, that's what happens. You put windows in, and I guess occasionally a certain percentage of them crack. So I finally, it's like 2 years later after we put them in, we finally got them delivered. I had them sitting out in the greenhouse for a while, mostly because I thought it was going to be kind of a pain in the butt to get them in. But I've done 2 already. I'm about to do the 3rd one now, and they're really easy. I started with the one that I had easy access to, just on ground level, right in front of me, downstairs. Really easy. Did one up in the upstairs floor. I had to move a shelf to get at it, but otherwise I'm standing right in front of it. And for this video, I decided to save the most awkward one, which is me kind of leaning over this balcony railing here. But I don't have any concerns about it because, again, they're really, really easy. I popped out the window first, and the way you pop them out is by just tilting them in, and then you kind of just pop up the corners. There's these little metal tabs that stick out on the side, and they just engage with a little socket over there. River is down below, and I'm going to warn him again. River, make sure you don't go underneath me. I don't think I'm going to drop it, but just want to be careful. Okay, so I'm putting in one of them and angling the other one over. It feels like they've engaged. All right, I see them rotating. Okay, cool. And that's it. Pressure's not off until I get these little clicks up here. Make sure that it's actually fully engaged into where it's supposed to be. All right. On all the other ones, there was, okay, I'm going to go a little dangerous and go up here a little bit. I can lock my foot in there slightly. Alright. In all the other ones there was just a little bit of a hesitancy to do the final little click. It seems like this corner's not quite going in. Let me just pop it out. See what's going on. Alright, seems fine. In there. Okay, that engaged, that engaged. It's down. This one's up. And this is honestly the most difficult of them all, which I guess is not surprising because I'm hanging over a balcony to do it. Okay. What's weird about it seems, I don't know. Seems like the registration on these locks is not the same between the 2 windows. Am I imagining that? Is this up square? Got it? Okay, no, it actually is a little bit off. The little latches on the new window, they're just slightly wider than they are on the old window, but they do engage. And I feel okay about that. Alright. So now we have no more cracked windows on the house, and we continue to work on, just buttoning the thing up, getting ready for this winter. Tomorrow, I'm going to bring you in on a tour of the pantry. We've done a lot of work in there to really thermally isolate the pantry area from what I've come to call the hot room. Done a lot of work to kind of really segregate the air between those two, and it's really paid off. The pantry is at the moment about 64 degrees, and that is because the walls and the floor are all 64 degrees. I have a cooling unit that is slowly bringing that down, and over time it shouldn't be a problem to keep it down because the ambient temperature deep below the earth around here is 50, 55 degrees or so. So once we can take out all the heat that we introduced down into the ground and into the walls, the earth is going to actually be helping us to keep the temperature down in there. But tomorrow I'm going to bring you in there and you're going to get to see how all that's working because it's really important. That's one of the most critical parts of this house is the ability of this house to store food without it spoiling. So we're going to go in there tomorrow. That's it. Thanks for watching.